Welcome, brave souls, to another episode of U.S. Horror Stories. I'm your host, Ben, and today we are delving into 10 scary deep woods horror stories. Before we dive into our spine-chilling U.S. horror stories, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This way, you won't miss any of our terrifying tales. Story 1. The Whispering Pines. Once upon a moonlit night, in the heart of a dense forest, there existed an eerie stillness. A group of adventurous friends decided to embark on a camping trip, seeking solace in the embrace of nature. Little did they know that the tranquil whispers of the pines would soon turn into haunting tales of the unknown. As the campfire crackled and cast dancing shadows, the wind carried a peculiar melody through the whispering pines. At first, it was a gentle rustle, barely noticeable. But as the night deepened, the rustle transformed into hushed murmurs that seemed to carry warnings from unseen entities. Curiosity ignited within the group, and with a mix of trepidation and excitement, they decided to follow the mysterious whispers. The forest path, dimly illuminated by the pale glow of the moon, twisted and turned like a serpent, leading them deeper into the woods. Underneath the canopy of ancient trees, the friends felt a growing unease, as if the very fabric of the forest held secrets untold. The whispers persisted, guiding them to a clearing where shadows danced in harmony with the chilling breeze. It was then that they saw it, a spectral figure barely visible in the moonlight. The entity seemed to emerge from the very essence of the trees, its form shifting like the elusive fog. The friends hesitated, caught in a surreal moment between fascination and fear. As they stood there, the whispers coalesced into a haunting melody, echoing tales of forgotten spirits and ancient guardians of the woods. The group felt an otherworldly connection, as if the forest itself was alive with memories of times long past. The spectral figure gestured towards a hidden realm, urging the friends to explore the mysteries that lay beyond the tangible world. With trepidation, they followed the ethereal guide, stepping into a dimension where the boundary between reality and the supernatural blurred. And so, the friends became intertwined with the enigmatic forces of the deep woods, where the whispers of the pines became a rhythmic symphony, echoing the stories of the unseen and the mystical. Their journey unfolded like a mesmerizing dance between the mortal and the ethereal, leaving behind tales that would be whispered through the pines for generations to come. Story 2. The Vanishing Trail. In the heart of the wilderness, where the ancient trees stood tall and proud, a group of intrepid souls embarked on a journey into the mysterious unknown. The moonlit night cast a silvery glow upon the forest floor, and the rhythmic hum of nocturnal creatures set the stage for a tale that would echo through the ages. Among the adventurers was a spirited young woman named Elara, whose thirst for the unknown led the group into the depths of the enigmatic woods. As they delved deeper, the rhythmic cadence of their footsteps became a syncopated dance with the natural pulse of the forest. The air was thick with anticipation, and the rustling leaves seemed to whisper secrets of the past. Elara, guided by an inner rhythm only she could feel, led her companions to a clearing bathed in the soft luminescence of the moon. There, in the midst of the natural amphitheater, they discovered an ancient drum, weathered by time yet pulsating with an otherworldly energy. Unable to resist the allure of the rhythmic instrument, Elara reached out and touched the drumskin. As her fingers made contact, a surge of energy coursed through her, connecting her to a hidden realm that resonated with the heartbeat of the forest. The drum, once silent, now throbbed with a primal beat, and the air itself seemed to vibrate with the echoes of forgotten tales. The group found themselves enraptured by the mystical rhythm, each beat telling a story of spirits long gone and creatures that dwelled in the shadows. In the dance of moonlight and shadows, the forest became a living symphony, and the adventurers, entranced by the rhythmic enchantment, saw glimpses of the ethereal beings that called the woods their home. The spirits manifested as fleeting shadows, moving in harmony with the beat of the ancient drum. As the night wore on, the rhythmic story unfolded, weaving a tapestry of magic and mystery. The adventurers, now bound to the forest's pulse, felt a profound connection to the timeless tales that echoed through the ages. And so, beneath the celestial canopy, the rhythmic journey continued, with Elara and her companions becoming part of the forest's eternal saga. The drumbeat, now a thread in the fabric of their souls, echoed through the trees, carrying the essence of their adventure into the very heart of the wilderness. Story 3. The Unseen Eyes. In the heart of a mystical forest, where ancient trees whispered secrets to those who dared to listen, a young bard named Aria embarked on a quest to unlock the enchanting mysteries that lay hidden within the rhythmic depths of nature. Aria, with her lute in hand and a heart attuned to the unseen melodies of the world, ventured into the woods guided by a song that only she could perceive. The moon hung low in the night sky, casting a silvery glow upon the moss-covered ground as she followed the ethereal rhythm that beckoned her deeper into the heart of the enchanted grove. The forest itself seemed alive with a pulsating energy, a symphony of unseen instruments playing in harmony with the rustling leaves and the distant calls of nocturnal creatures. Aria's footsteps became part of the natural percussion, creating a cadence that echoed through the ancient woodland. As she ventured further, the melody guiding Aria led her to a clearing bathed in the soft glow of luminescent mushrooms. At the center of the clearing stood a majestic stone altar adorned with intricate carvings, and atop it lay an instrument unlike any she had seen before, a drum crafted from the heartwood of an ancient tree. Aria, feeling an inexplicable connection to the drum, picked up the sacred instrument. As her fingers touched the drum skin, a surge of energy flowed through her, resonating with the very heartbeat of the forest. The rhythm, now alive with an otherworldly power, pulsed through Aria and into the surrounding grove. The ancient trees, stirred by the enchanting beat, began to sway as if caught in a trance. Shadows danced in the moonlight, and the air itself seemed to shimmer with magic. Aria, now the conductor of this enchanted orchestra, played the drum with a skill that transcended mere musical prowess. With each beat, the forest unveiled its secrets, stories of forgotten realms, ancient spirits, and the ebb and flow of nature's eternal dance. Creatures of myth and legend emerged from the shadows, drawn by the mesmerizing rhythm that echoed through the woodland like a siren's call. As the night unfolded, Aria and the mystical forest became one, their melodies intertwined in a timeless dance. The rhythmic tale she uncovered resonated with the very essence of the natural world, leaving an indelible mark on the tapestry of the enchanted grove. And so, under the moon's watchful gaze, Aria continued to play, her music echoing through the ages as a testament to the magical connection between a bard, a sacred drum, and the rhythmic heartbeat of a forest alive with enchantment. Story 4. The Haunting Hovel. In the heart of a realm where the boundaries between reality and fantasy blurred, there existed a mysterious forest known as the Harmony Woods. Legend spoke of a hidden power within its ancient trees, a power that could only be unlocked by those attuned to the rhythmic heartbeat of the natural world. One fateful night, a traveler named Rithos entered the forest, drawn by tales of a mystical drum that held the key to unlocking the secrets of Harmony Woods. Rithos, a wanderer with an uncanny ability to sense the unseen rhythms that permeated the air, carried a small tambourine that resonated with the heartbeat of his own adventurous spirit. As Rithos ventured deeper into the woods, the air itself seemed to hum with an enchanting melody. The trees, draped in luminescent vines, swayed to an unseen rhythm, and the ground beneath his feet pulsed with a rhythmic energy that mirrored his own heartbeat. Guided by an otherworldly force, Rithos arrived at a moonlit glade where the ancient drum of echoing enchantment stood. Crafted from the sacred wood of the harmony trees, the drum awaited a master capable of unlocking its dormant magic. With a mixture of trepidation and excitement, Rithos approached the mystical drum. As his fingers brushed the intricately carved surface, a surge of energy coursed through him, connecting his essence to the very soul of the forest. The tambourine in his hand resonated in harmony, creating a symphony that transcended the boundaries of mortal perception. The moment Rithos struck the first beat, the entire forest came alive with a kaleidoscope of lights. Fireflies swirled in a mesmerizing dance, and the flora responded to the rhythm, releasing fragrant perfumes that painted the air with intoxicating aromas. The drum, now pulsating with an ethereal glow, echoed with the stories of the Harmony Woods, tales of ancient guardians, mystical creatures, and the eons-long dance between light and shadow. The very fabric of the forest seemed to ripple with the resonance of forgotten melodies. As Rithos played, the boundary between the physical and metaphysical worlds waned. Unseen spirits joined the cosmic dance, swirling in ephemeral patterns that mirrored the beats of the drum. The traveler became a conduit for the forest's symphony, and the Harmony Woods revealed its deepest secrets to the one who dared to unlock its rhythmic magic. As the night waned and the first light of dawn touched the horizon, Rithos, now forever connected to the Harmony Woods, left the enchanted glade. The drum, once silent, remained a beacon of rhythmic enchantment, inviting those attuned to the heartbeat of the natural world to embark on their own mystical journey into the Harmony Woods. And so, the legend of Rithos and the drum of echoing enchantment echoed through the ages, a timeless tale woven into the very fabric of the magical realm. Story 5. The Forbidden Grove. Once upon a time, in a land where the boundaries between reality and magic were blurred, there existed a forgotten forest known as Rhythmic Grove. Legend spoke of an ancient drum hidden within the heart of the grove, a drum said to possess the power to commune with the spirits of nature and unlock the rhythmic mysteries of the world. Into this mystical realm ventured a young musician named Seraphina. With her silver flute in hand and a heart attuned to the hidden harmonies of the universe, she followed a melody that only she could hear, a melody that led her through the winding paths of Rhythmic Grove. The moon hung low in the sky, casting its silvery glow upon the foliage as Seraphina walked deeper into the heart of the enchanted woods. Each step she took seemed to add a note to the natural symphony surrounding her, the rustle of leaves, the nocturnal calls of creatures, and the gentle murmur of a hidden stream. Guided by the ethereal melody, Seraphina arrived at a moonlit glade where an ancient tree stood, its roots entwined around a mysterious drum. Carved from the wood of the legendary Harmony tree, the drum awaited a soul capable of unlocking its rhythmic magic. As Seraphina reached out to touch the drum, a current of energy surged through her, connecting her spirit to the very pulse of Rhythmic Grove. The silver flute in her hand resonated with a new frequency, harmonizing with the heartbeat of the forest. With a sense of reverence, Seraphina began to play the ancient drum. Each beat echoed through the grove, creating ripples of magic that danced through the air. The trees swayed in response, and the spirits of the forest emerged from the shadows, drawn by the enchanting rhythm. As the rhythmic tale unfolded, the spirits manifested in a whirlwind of colors, swirling around Seraphina like ephemeral dancers. Each beat of the drum revealed stories of forgotten realms, ancient guardians, and the interconnected dance of all living things. The moon, a silent witness to the magical symphony, cast its glow upon the grove as Seraphina continued to play. Time seemed to lose its meaning, and the boundaries between musician and forest, mortal and spirit, faded away. As dawn approached, Seraphina's final notes resonated through the grove, leaving a lingering magic in the air. The spirits, grateful for the communion, returned to the depths of the forest, and the ancient drum, now silent, remained as a testament to the timeless connection between music and nature. Serafina, forever changed by the rhythmic journey, left the grove with a heart full of melodies and a tale to share with the world. The legend of Rhythmic Grove and the harmonious bond between the musician and the ancient drum continue to echo through the ages, a melody that transcended the passage of time. Story 6. The Howling Wind. In a realm where magic flowed through the very air and the moon held secrets untold, there existed a mysterious forest known as the Rhythmic Vale. This enchanted woodland was said to be home to a drum that bore the essence of the forest's heartbeat and held the power to reveal the ancient tales woven into the fabric of the grove. One evening, a wanderer named Lyra, whose heart resonated with the cadence of the universe, ventured into the heart of the Rhythmic Vale. Armed with a lyre that sang in harmony with her spirit, Lyra followed an ethereal melody that seemed to emanate from the very air around her. The moonlight filtered through the leaves, casting dappled patterns on the forest floor as Lyra ventured deeper into the grove. The rhythmic pulse of her footsteps became one with the natural sounds of the night, the rustle of leaves, the gentle babble of a hidden brook, and the nocturnal symphony of unseen creatures. As Lyra reached a moonlit clearing, she discovered the legendary drum of echoing whispers nestled beneath an ancient oak. Crafted from the wood of trees that had witnessed centuries of secrets, the drum awaited a kindred spirit capable of unlocking its mystical resonance. With a mixture of curiosity and reverence, Lyra approached the drum. As her fingers touched the drum skin, a surge of energy coursed through her veins, connecting her essence to the very heartbeat of the Rhythmic Vale. The lyre in her hand seemed to hum in response, attuning itself to the enchanted cadence. As the first beat echoed through the grove, the air shimmered with magic. The ancient trees swayed in a rhythmic dance, and the very ground beneath Lyra's feet seemed to vibrate with the stories hidden within its roots. With each beat, the drum of echoing whispers began to reveal the tales of the Rhythmic Vale, stories of ancient spirits, forgotten realms, and the eternal dance of life and death. Shadows emerged from the depths, spectral beings drawn by the captivating rhythm that echoed through the enchanted forest. Lyra, now the conductor of this otherworldly orchestra, played the drum with a skill that transcended the mortal realm. The spirits joined the cosmic dance, twirling in harmony with the beats of the drum, and the very air resonated with the echoes of a timeless tale. As the night unfolded, Lyra and the Rhythmic Vale became one, their melodies intertwining in a dance that transcended the boundaries of time. The grove, alive with enchantment, bestowed upon the wanderer the ancient knowledge woven into its very fabric. As dawn painted the sky with hues of gold, Lyra's final notes faded away, leaving the Rhythmic Vale in a state of tranquil silence. The spirits, having shared their tales, retreated into the shadows, and the ancient drum, now silent, remained as a guardian of the forest's secrets. Lyra, forever changed by the mystical encounter, left the grove with a heart filled with the echoes of the Rhythmic Vale. The legend of the wanderer and the drum of echoing whispers continued to ripple through the ages, a timeless story that whispered through the leaves whenever the moon bathed the enchanted forest in its silvery glow. Story 7. The Forgotten Cemetery. In a realm where magic and music intertwined, there existed a mystical forest known as the Harmonic Glade. Legends spoke of an ancient drum hidden within the heart of the glade, a drum that held the power to reveal the hidden rhythms of the natural world and connect those who dared to listen with the spirits of the forest. One starry night, a curious minstrel named Orion ventured into the heart of the Harmonic Glade. Carrying a flute that resonated with the wind's whispers, Orion followed a celestial melody that seemed to beckon him deeper into the enchanting woods. The moonlight filtered through the ancient branches, casting a gentle glow on the forest floor as Orion walked further into the glade. Each step he took seemed to create a harmonious cadence with the rustling leaves, the nocturnal symphony, and the distant murmur of a hidden stream. Guided by the celestial melody, Orion reached a moonlit clearing where an ancient tree stood, its roots entwined around the legendary drum of cosmic echoes. Crafted from the wood of ancient starlight trees, the drum awaited a soul capable of unlocking its celestial resonance. As Orion approached the drum, a surge of energy coursed through him, connecting his spirit to the very heartbeat of the harmonic glade. The flute in his hand seemed to resonate in harmony, aligning itself with the celestial rhythm. With a sense of wonder, Orion began to play the ancient drum. Each beat reverberated through the glade, creating ripples of magic that danced through the air. The ancient trees swayed in response, and the spirits of the forest emerged from the shadows, drawn by the enchanting rhythm. As the rhythmic tale unfolded, the spirits manifested in a symphony of light, swirling around Orion like ethereal dancers. Each beat of the drum revealed stories of cosmic realms, ancient celestial guardians, and the interconnected dance of the stars. The moon, a silent witness to the celestial symphony, bathed the glade in its silvery light as Orion continued to play. Time seemed to stand still, and the boundaries between musician and forest, mortal and spirit, faded away. As dawn approached, Orion's final notes resonated through the glade, leaving a lingering magic in the air. The spirits, grateful for the celestial communion, returned to the depths of the forest, and the ancient drum, now silent, remained as a testament to the timeless connection between music and the cosmic realm. Orion, forever changed by the celestial journey, left the harmonic glade with a heart full of starlit melodies and a tale to share with the world. The legend of the minstrel and the drum of cosmic echoes continued to echo through the ages, a melody that transcended the passage of time and resonated with the celestial rhythms of the universe. Story 8. The Phantom Hunter. In a land where magic and music intertwined, there existed an ancient forest known as the Rhythmic Haven. Legend spoke of a mystical drum hidden within its heart, a drum said to possess the power to reveal the interconnected rhythms of the natural world and awaken the spirits dwelling within the woods. On a moonlit night, a curious wanderer named Silas ventured into the heart of the Rhythmic Haven. Carrying a set of silver chimes that sang in harmony with the wind, Silas followed an ethereal melody that seemed to beckon him deeper into the enchanting woods. Moonlight filtered through the ancient trees, casting a soft glow on the forest floor as Silas walked further into the grove. Each step he took created a symphony with the rustling leaves, the nocturnal sounds, and the distant whispers of a hidden stream. Guided by the unseen melody, Silas arrived at a moonlit glade where an ancient oak stood, its roots cradling the legendary drum of harmonic echoes. Fashioned from the wood of the oldest trees in the grove, the drum awaited a soul capable of unlocking its enchanting resonance. As Silas approached the drum, a surge of energy coursed through him, intertwining his spirit with the very heartbeat of the Rhythmic Haven. The silver chimes in his hands resonated in harmony, aligning themselves with the natural rhythm of the grove. With a sense of reverence, Silas began to play the ancient drum. Each beat reverberated through the glade, creating ripples of magic that danced through the air. The ancient trees swayed in response, and the spirits of the forest emerged from the shadows, drawn by the enchanting rhythm. As the rhythmic tale unfolded, the spirits manifested in a symphony of light, swirling around Silas like ethereal dancers. Each beat of the drum revealed stories of ancient guardians, forgotten realms, and the interconnected dance of life within the grove. The moon, a silent witness to the magical symphony, bathed the glade in its silver light as Silas continued to play. Time seemed to suspend, and the boundaries between musician and forest, mortal and spirit, blurred into a harmonious dance. As dawn approached, Silas's final notes resonated through the glade, leaving a lingering magic in the air. The spirits, grateful for the enchanting communion, returned to the depths of the forest, and the ancient drum, now silent, remained as a testament to the timeless connection between music and nature. Silas, forever changed by the mystical encounter, left the rhythmic haven with a heart filled with melodies and a tale to share with the world. The legend of the wanderer and the drum of harmonic echoes continued to echo through the ages, a timeless story that whispered through the leaves whenever the moon bathed the enchanted forest in its silvery glow. Story 9. The Echoing Laughter. In a land steeped in ancient magic and shrouded in the mystique of an enchanted forest, there existed a grove known as the Rhythmic Haven. Legends whispered of a drum hidden within its heart, a drum said to hold the power to reveal the interconnected rhythms of the natural world and awaken the spirits dwelling within the woods. One fateful night, a wandering troubadour named Celestia found herself drawn to the allure of the Rhythmic Haven. With a harp that echoed with the wind's whispers, she followed a melody only she could hear, one that seemed to lead her deeper into the heart of the bewitched grove. Moonlight filtered through the ancient trees, casting an ethereal glow on the forest floor as Celestia ventured further into the grove. Each step she took seemed to create a symphony with the rustling leaves, the nocturnal sounds, and the soft babble of a hidden brook. Guided by the unseen melody, Celestia arrived at a moonlit glade where an ancient tree stood, its roots cradling the legendary drum of harmonic echoes. Fashioned from the wood of the oldest trees in the grove, the drum awaited a soul capable of unlocking its enchanting resonance. As Celestia approached the drum, a surge of energy coursed through her, intertwining her spirit with the very heartbeat of the Rhythmic Haven. The harp in her hands resonated in harmony, aligning itself with the natural rhythm of the grove. With a sense of reverence, Celestia began to play the ancient drum. Each beat reverberated through the glade, creating ripples of magic that danced through the air. The ancient trees swayed in response, and the spirits of the forest emerged from the shadows, drawn by the enchanting rhythm. As the rhythmic tale unfolded, the spirits manifested in a symphony of light, swirling around Celestia like ethereal dancers. Each beat of the drum revealed stories of ancient guardians, forgotten realms, and the interconnected dance of life within the grove. The moon, a silent witness to the magical symphony, bathed the glade in its silver light as Celestia continued to play. Time seemed to lose its grip, and the boundaries between musician and forest, mortal and spirit, blurred into a harmonious dance. As dawn approached, Celestia's final notes resonated through the glade, leaving a lingering magic in the air. The spirits, grateful for the harmonious communion, returned to the depths of the forest, and the ancient drum, now silent, remained as a testament to the timeless connection between music and nature. Celestia, forever changed by the mystical encounter, left the Rhythmic Haven with a heart filled with melodies and a tale to share with the world. The legend of the troubadour and the drum of harmonic echoes continued to echo through the ages, a timeless story that whispered through the leaves whenever the moon bathed the enchanted forest in its silvery glow. Story 10. The Fading Footprints. In a realm where magic and music harmonized, there thrived an ancient forest known as the Melodic Thicket. Deep within its heart, concealed by the lush foliage, lay a legendary drum said to resonate with the very soul of the woodland. Tales spoke of this drum holding the power to reveal the interconnected rhythms of the natural world and forge a profound connection between the forest and those who dared to listen. One mystical evening, a wandering minstrel named Harmony ventured into the heart of the Melodic Thicket. Carrying a lyre that sang in harmony with the rustling leaves and the babbling brooks, Harmony followed an ethereal melody that seemed to beckon her deeper into the enchanting woods. As moonlight filtered through the ancient branches, casting a soft glow on the forest floor, Harmony felt an unseen force guiding her steps. Each footfall blended seamlessly with the nocturnal symphony, creating a serenade that resonated through the magical thicket. Guided by the unseen melody, Harmony arrived at a moonlit clearing where an ancient oak cradled the drum of echoing rhythms. Fashioned from the wood of trees as old as time, the drum awaited a kindred spirit capable of unlocking its mesmerizing resonance. As Harmony approached the drum, a surge of energy coursed through her, intertwining her spirit with the very heartbeat of the melodic thicket. The lyre in her hands resonated in harmony, aligning itself with the natural rhythm of the grove. With a sense of reverence, Harmony began to play the ancient drum. Each beat reverberated through the thicket, creating ripples of magic that danced through the air. The ancient trees swayed in response, and the spirits of the forest emerged from the shadows, drawn by the enchanting rhythm. As the rhythmic tale unfolded, the spirits manifested in a symphony of light, swirling around Harmony like ethereal dancers. Each beat of the drum revealed stories of ancient guardians, forgotten realms, and the interconnected dance of life within the thicket. The moon, a silent witness to the magical symphony, bathed the clearing in its silver light as Harmony continued to play. Time seemed to suspend, and the boundaries between musician and forest, mortal and spirit, blurred into a harmonious dance. As dawn approached, Harmony's final notes resonated through the thicket, leaving a lingering magic in the air. The spirits, grateful for the enchanting communion, returned to the depths of the forest, and the ancient drum, now silent, remained as a testament to the timeless connection between music and nature. Harmony, forever changed by the mystical encounter, left the melodic thicket with a heart filled with melodies and a tale to share with the world. The legend of the minstrel and the drum of echoing rhythms continued to echo through the ages, a timeless story that whispered through the leaves whenever the moon bathed the enchanted forest in its silvery glow. Remember, these stories are purely fictional and for entertainment purposes.